This is my $10,000 YouTube studio. I actually want to show you guys what my setup was before. I know now I've got like a fancy setup with insane PC, the monitors and everything, but it wasn't like that before. I actually started making YouTube videos by literally recording the gameplay from my TV. I had like my mom's old MacBook, which was pretty terrible, by the way. It was not like a MacBook Pro or anything. I used to edit on that. I, of course, recorded my audio literally from an iPhone 5. Yep, that's the equipment I started on. But of course, the last setup I had was back in 2020, and we did a video. 90,000 views, not bad. Let's see what we've gone from.
Been doing YouTube for like 5 years now, and I haven't.
Okay. Guys, do you guys think Beard 2G is better, or is it Clean Shave 2G? I think Beard 2G slightly, but I was a little bit thinner back then, man. I need to go back to the gym, man. Just a little bit. Okay, also the fade is nice. I like my fade back then. I need to get that back. Well, enough of all that. Let's get to my setup.
Moving on now. This is where the fun stuff.
Okay, this was my setup. By the way, this was the only time this table was kept so neatly. Let me just put it that way. We had like an iMac. We still had the 3 monitors, to be fair, in a way. But yeah, it was literally in my bedroom. We had the Blue Yeti mic. Bro, I had 200k subs then. 2020. Now we're almost at 500k, bro. Let's go. Bro, I used to upload PES videos back then for a while. Whoa, okay. Look at PES now. They're modded. Yo, that's my old PC. I don't use it anymore. This had like a 2060 Ti. I don't know, Ti or whatever. It had a 2060. I upgraded to like my current PC that you will see later on. But yeah. By the way, this was my old camera. A Sony a6000. We've now upgraded to a Sony a7S III. One thing I'll tell you guys, having your setup in your bedroom is a big L. I mean, when you're starting out, I know it's like the only way, but like, it was so unproductive. I'd record for like 30 minutes and just go lie down and waste so much time. Now, when I'm in my studio, I know I'm in like work mode, gotta grind. By the way, this iMac, I don't use anymore. It's lying in one of my guest bedrooms. I just don't use it anymore. I don't know. We've just switched completely to PC for recording. And since I don't edit anymore, I don't need to use the iMac. Alright guys, let's actually start with the most important thing. And it's basically where I record. And you guys have never seen this. You guys have never seen my actual setup. You guys have seen what's behind the setup, what's the background, but never the setup. And this is basically it. We've got a 3-monitor setup that, you know, kind of helps manage things well because you've got so much space. 1 monitor is for FIFA exclusively. 1 monitor is just for, you know, Twitter and all that other stuff. And the other one's where, you know, the files and all get recorded through OBS, and OBS is what I use to basically record everything. By the way, FIFA 23 coming soon. I can't wait to make content on it. I hope you guys are excited as well. Okay, so now you might be wondering what is powering my monitors. It's got to be something big to power all of this, and it is. It's a beefy PC. You guys can see. Now, more than the specs or anything, what I love about it is the RGB lighting. I mean, look at that. It changes color. Game-changing feature, that is. But I'll leave the specs. I think I remember what the graphics card is. It's RTX 3080 Ti. It's probably like one of the best ones available, but it does the job for all, like, you know, recording, the camera, the gameplay and everything. It's superb. And especially with like FIFA 23 coming on next gen, I need a PC that can like handle everything. So I'm glad I invested in one a long time ago. And probably the PC is what makes up like the biggest expense in this studio. I think that PC costed me like maybe $4,000. Yeah, probably. I bought it like when all the crypto punks were like going crazy and GPU prices were like 2-3 times their actual value. Like, I got ripped off, but it's fine. We needed it that time. We got it. Speaking of crypto, at least I didn't lose 2.4 million like KSI. Oh, no. Okay, now going into some of the other gear that I use. We use mostly Elgato Gear for like recording audio. They've got like a cool mic that does the job. It's not like one of those OP mics that you see that's like $1,000 and all, but this one's cheap, does the job. The audio quality is fine, so I like it a lot. I recently upgraded my keyboard. I had like a plastic keyboard before this, and that was terrible. So I upgraded to like a Logitech keyboard. Awesome. The mouse as well. We've got some PS5 controllers. By the way, my PS5 is like tucked in here, and it sits there nicely. This is the superior next-gen console in my opinion. Sorry, Xbox fans. I have an Xbox as well, but the PS5 is just better. I've got this trusty chair as well. It's nothing fancy. It's not a branded chair or anything. It's just a usual office chair. Good for the back. Love this. We've also got like a footrest there, so when I can sit here, it's like, you know, just, yeah, feels good. Feels good. That's what I can say. Now, I know you cable management freaks love all of this, but I don't think you're gonna love what's here. The cable management is a bit sad, but you know, it gets the job done, I guess. To be honest, now that I think about it, it's not that bad. But yeah, you know, under the desk, that's my Wi-Fi router. So there's just too many wires there. But hey, you can't see it unless I literally show it to you. We've got like an Xbox controller here. We've got like a spare Elgato that I don't use anymore because I've got it inbuilt into the PC. Fake plants, adds a bit of greenery. And this is my most recent purchase for the studio. These SteelSeries headphones, they're nothing fancy. Yeah, the audio is good actually. I quite like it. We've got like an M&M dispenser here, but there's no M&Ms, man. Look at this. There's no M&Ms, so it's kind of pointless. I need to get some M&Ms. Yup, I need to get that because that's pretty cool, you know. Just take a break from recording, have a few M&Ms. I don't think it's the right thing to do during the day, but it's fine. I've seen my fellow friends from UK struggling with the heat, but that stuff doesn't happen here, boys. We've got the aircon that keeps this place cool. Guys, you won't believe what I just found. It's my old keyboard. And I was just dissing it earlier. It's just so bad. It doesn't even have keys, man. It's utterly useless. Oh my God. I don't know why I did that, boys, but I just hate this keyboard. Okay, now let's go to the backside. You know, what you guys see, the background. And a lot of the stuff here is stuff that means a lot to me. And we can, of course, start with the best one, which is my 100,000 subscriber play button. This was for my main channel. Hopefully, we'll get a few more ones for the second channel. Hopefully that'll come soon. So this is really special. We've got like this ID card or something, which is basically for like the FIFA 19 capture event, which EA did invite me to in Berlin. Good times, man. And I met a lot of my favorite YouTubers then. People like Castro. I met Chani Sports as well. And all the basically big guys in FIFA. So that was pretty awesome. So I've got that here because it's a pretty special moment in my life. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a big Pokemon fan. I've got like a lot of these Pokemon figurines. We've got Charizard there, Pikachu, everything here. This one actually my girlfriend gifted me, so it's got to be somewhere in, you know, the setup. So that's what we've got there. Moving on, we've got Game of Thrones. I was in a phase where I used to watch Game of Thrones like literally again and again and again. I've watched the whole show at least 4 times. So you know what? Let's get something of Game of Thrones. So we've got like a Game of Thrones Monopoly. I don't even know how that works, but looks good for display. We've got some Funko Pops. I collect a lot of Funko Pops, boys, so we've got that in there as well. Then we've got some Lego stuff. This one's like pretty cool. Like this is a Nintendo Lego console. Like how cool is this? It doesn't work or anything. It's just something cool for display. By the way, if we move the plants and go back here, we've got Camp Nou replica. Yeah, this is what they sell these days at the Camp Nou to basically fund all the signings. Lewandowski has come from selling a bunch of these, I guess. We've got like a bobblehead Messi. And now this is something cool that I'm going to show you guys. This is my football trading cards collection. Actually, you know what? Let's go through some of them because I've got some really good cards there. Yeah, I've got them all like in a folder to keep them safe, you know, just in case their value goes up the roof and I might make some money on them. Look at that. We've got Kylian Mbappe, Messi. I don't know how Mbappe has got 101 defense. This is just weird, but we've got Haaland. We've got a lot of cool cards, man, honestly. I don't collect these cards anymore, but I did during like last season and it was a lot of fun. I might need to get back into it, you know. I've seen a lot of people get those autograph cards. Maybe those are the ones I need to get. Okay, so I'm also like a big Star Wars fan, so we've got Baby Yoda in there, some more Lego Star Wars heads. This one's cool. This one's Darth Vader. I love that. And some more Funko Pops over here as well. These ones, I don't think they fit anywhere here, so we've just kept them at the top. We've got like a Spider-Man picture there as well. Okay, I'm gonna show you the big thing over here. Probably my favorite one. I'm kind of disappointed that this doesn't show up in the videos anymore, but they used to. This is a signed picture of Messi, and he has signed it himself. Like, honestly, look at that. Messi's signature right there. And this is probably like one of his most iconic moments, scoring against Madrid, celebration and everything. So I'm so glad I bought this. This was super cool. We've got then more Dragon Ball Z, you know, those figurines as well. I watch a lot of Dragon Ball Z as well. I realize I watch way too many different shows, man. I'm kind of addicted, but you know, we've got them here. We've got the Gokus, the Vegetas and everything. And at the bottom, we've got some really cool stuff. I wouldn't say retro consoles. You can't call a PS4 Pro retro now, but we've got that there. I don't use it anymore, so I thought I'll just keep it over there as display. We've got like a Wii U. That is honestly such a dead console, but it's still there. But here's the cool stuff. I've got like an PS Vita. How rare is this thing now? I remember playing FIFA on this and it was actually good, you know. We've then got a Game Boy Advance. This is ancient stuff now, man. Ancient stuff. There was FIFA on this too as well. To be fair, if you're playing FIFA, you'd rather choose none of them because, yeah. Now, this is where I store my extra camera gear, which I've been like collecting over the years. Yep, this is where it is. We've got like a a webcam. We've got some extra lenses that are just kept in here. This is actually my old camera, my trusted Sony a6000. This is what I've been using up until we upgraded to the Sony a7S III, which you guys can't see because, well, it's being used to record this entire video. And we've got like an old Blue Yeti mic as well in there. The Sony a7S III goes somewhere in here, and that's how, you know, you guys see the footage. One very important thing about this space when we were like designing it was like it has to be soundproof, because I don't want to disturb others in the family when I'm shouting and screaming, reacting to career mode and whatnot. So we've got this entire place soundproof. If you see, the walls are like super different. They've got like some extra coating, and they've got like wood inside, so it just insulates and keeps the sound here. And we've also got like double doors at the exit, so if you see there are like 2 doors, sound literally does not go out, and that's very important. I spend a good $5,000 to $6,000 just getting this soundproof. Probably the best money I've spent, because I can record anytime I want, no disturbance, and yeah, it's brilliant. I also gotta say just how grateful I am. The fact that this is my job every day still amazes me. Like, I play career mode, I play FIFA for a living. Just how crazy does that sound? But yeah, this setup that you're seeing, all the big money, the $10,000, actually this setup costs way more than that if you factor in everything. But it's come through years of hard work. I've been doing YouTube from 2015. It's almost 7 years now, and it's not something that happens overnight. So, and I also appreciate you guys, because there's so many people who've stuck around since FIFA 16, FIFA 17. Of course, recently we've had a lot of new viewers come in because the content, I think, has improved and all that. I appreciate all of you, and you guys make dreams come true. And I'm gonna tell you this, I've got big plans for future content as well, something with the Qatar World Cup. Hopefully that comes to fruition. But overall, this is where I work, this is where I get you guys the best content possible. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this, and I'm all ready for FIFA 23. Catch y'all in the next one. Peace.